Shalom, my friends. Today, I am going to give you a very specific, very urgent instruction. I am going to give you a simple, powerful ritual that you must perform tonight before you go to sleep. This is not a long-term strategy. This is an immediate spiritual intervention. If you feel stuck, if you feel like you are working hard, but the floodgates of abundance remain closed, it is because you are ending your days in a state of spiritual poverty. The ritual I am about to give you will change that starting tonight. It will turn your sleep from a period of anxious rest into an active 8-hour session of wealth attraction. Do this tonight and watch what happens. But first, a very important question. What is the very last thing you think about before you fall asleep? Is it your worries? Your to-do list? An argument you had? Be honest. Write it in the comments below. Because that final thought is the rudder that steers your soul through the night. Before we begin this holy work, I need you to join our mission. We are on a mission to reach 50,000 subscribers, to create a global community dedicated to building lives of immense wealth and purpose on a foundation of timeless Torah truth. If you believe in this mission, then become a part of it. Hit that subscribe button right now. Join this sacred family, this mishpacha, and listen. For those of you who are serious about completely transforming your financial life, I have something extraordinary. I have opened enrollment for the Torah Millionaire Business School, but I must warn you, it is closing very soon. For just $299, I will unveil the full Torah wealth system, the same 3,000-year-old Jewish money laws that built dynasties, protected families, and created unstoppable prosperity. This is not theory. This is the blueprint. The link is in the comments below. If you feel the call, do not wait. When the door closes, it closes. Now listen to me. Your day does not end when you close your eyes. In fact, the most important part of your day is just beginning. You have been taught that sleep is a passive act of physical rest. This is a lie. Sleep is an active spiritual journey, and the state in which you enter this journey determines the reality you wake up to. The problem is that most of you are entering this sacred journey covered in the spiritual mud of your day. You spend the last hour of your day scrolling through social media, watching negative news, arguing with your spouse, or worrying about your bills. You then lie in bed, your mind racing with anxiety and resentment. You are essentially marinating your soul in a stew of negativity for 8 straight hours, and you wonder why you wake up tired, anxious, and no closer to your goals. You are starting your day from a spiritual deficit because you ended the previous day in a state of chaos. Let me take you back to the most desperate period of my life. I was working 18-hour days, trying to get my first real business off the ground. I was drowning in debt. Every day was a battle for survival. But the nights were the worst. I would lie in bed, my heart pounding, my mind replaying every mistake, every unpaid bill, every angry creditor. Sleep was not a refuge. It was a continuation of the torture. I would have nightmares about bankruptcy. I would wake up at 3 a.m. in a cold sweat. I was exhausted, but my mind would not shut off. I was praying for a breakthrough, but my nights were an 8-hour prayer for failure. I was destroying myself, not during the day, but in my own bed at night.
Here is the fundamental problem, the common enemy. You are treating your sleep as a garbage dump for your daily anxieties. You are taking all the fear, all the frustration, all the anger of your day, and you are handing it to your subconscious mind as its work assignment for the night. Your conscious mind goes to sleep, but your subconscious mind works 24/7, and its job is to create more of whatever you feed it. By ending your day with worry, you are instructing your subconscious to create more things to worry about tomorrow. You are programming your reality for more lack, more struggle, and more stress. The hidden mechanism is one of the most profound secrets of our holy Kabbalah, the nightly ascent of the soul. The Talmud teaches that sleep is 1/60th of death. This is not a metaphor. Every night, when you go to sleep, your soul, neshama, ascends to the heavenly realms. It goes up to the celestial academy to give an accounting for the day, to be cleansed, and to receive its instructions and its portion of life force for the coming day. You are, in effect, sending your soul up to a critical board meeting with the CEO of the universe. The question is, in what condition are you sending your representative? Are you sending your soul up stained with anger, heavy with anxiety, and stinking of fear? Or are you sending it up cleansed, grateful, and wrapped in a cloak of perfect faith? The reality you wake up to is a direct result of the report your soul gives and the instructions it receives during that nightly meeting. The cost of continuing to neglect your spiritual bedtime routine is immeasurable. It is a life of running on a hamster wheel. It is the exhaustion of waking up already behind. It is the frustration of having your prayers go unanswered. Because while you may pray for wealth for 5 minutes during the day, you are marinating in the energy of lack for 8 hours every night. You are taking 1 step forward and 16 steps back. By not mastering your nights, you are guaranteeing the failure of your days. Now, let me prove this to you from the Torah. Let's look at the story of our forefather Jacob, Yaakov Avinu, in Genesis chapter 28. He is running for his life from his brother Esau. He is alone. He is in a dangerous place, and night is falling. He has every reason to be consumed by fear and anxiety. But what does he do? The Torah says he takes some stones, arranges them, and lies down to sleep in that place. And what happens? He has the most important prophetic dream in all of history. The vision of a ladder set on the earth with its top reaching to heaven, and angels of God ascending and descending on it. God appears to him and promises him land, descendants, and protection. He wakes up and says, "Surely God is in this place, and I did not know it. This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven." This is a mystical code for the perfect bedtime routine. Jacob did not just fall asleep. He consciously and deliberately created a holy space. He took the hard, troublesome stones of his daily problems and he arranged them, he put them in order, and he used them as a foundation to connect with God. He turned his place of rest into a house of God. And because he did this, His sleep became a gate of heaven. His soul ascended and brought back a blueprint for his entire future. He did not let his circumstances dictate his consciousness. He used his consciousness to transform his circumstances. This is the power you have every single night. That period of my life, with the sleepless nights and the constant anxiety, I was the opposite of Jacob. I was letting the stones of my problems bury me, not elevate me. I was sleeping in a place of fear, not a house of God. My epiphany came from a teaching of the great Kabbalist, the Arizal. He taught that the final thoughts and prayers before sleep are like the signature on a customs form for your soul. It is your final declaration before your soul crosses the border into the heavenly realms. I realized I was sending my soul on its nightly journey with a declaration of bankruptcy. I was signing a form that said, "I am broke. I am afraid. I am a failure." And the heavenly court was simply stamping it, approved. So I decided to change my signature. I developed a new protocol, a non-negotiable ritual that I would perform every single night, no matter how tired or stressed I was. It was my way of recreating Jacob's ladder in my own bedroom. And the change was immediate. The first night I did it, I slept through the night for the first time in months. I woke up feeling a sense of peace I had forgotten was possible. It wasn't that my problems had vanished, but my relationship to them had been transformed. I was no longer their victim. Within a week, new ideas started to flow to me. I started to see solutions where I had only seen problems. Within a month, a new investor appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. I had stopped sending my soul to its nightly meeting as a beggar and started sending it as a beloved son of the king. And it came back every morning with royal blessings. Now, let me give you the exact 3-step ritual that you will perform tonight. I call it the Soul Dispatch Protocol. Step 1. The Daily Accounting, Cheshbon HaNefesh, 5 minutes. Before you get into bed, you will sit down with a notebook and perform a spiritual accounting of your day. This is not a time for self-criticism. It is a calm, objective audit. You will ask 2 questions. 1. Where did I see God's hand in my life today? This trains you to see blessings. 2. Where did I act as my highest self, and where did I fall short? For every shortcoming, you will not wallow in guilt. You will simply write, "I forgive myself, and I commit to doing better tomorrow." Then you will think of anyone who has wronged you that day, and you will say out loud, "I forgive name completely." You must close all the spiritual books of the day. You cannot carry old debts and grievances into the heavenly court. This step cleanses your soul before its journey. Step 2. The Gratitude Immersion, Hakarat Hatov, 3 minutes. Now you will shift your focus entirely to gratitude. You will close your eyes, and for 3 minutes you will immerse your soul in the feeling of gratitude. You will mentally list as many things as you can that you are grateful for, from the big to the small. I am grateful for the breath in my lungs. I am grateful for the roof over my head. I am grateful for the challenge that is making me stronger. I am grateful for the money I do have. You must feel the gratitude in your heart. This is the fuel for your soul's ascent. A grateful soul travels light and fast. Step 3. The Declaration of Trust. Kriyat Shema al-Hamita. 2 minutes. This is the final and most crucial step. As you are lying in bed, ready to sleep, you will place your hands over your eyes and recite the most powerful prayer in Judaism, the Shema. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. You will say it slowly, with intense concentration, kavanah. Understand what you are declaring. You are declaring that the chaotic, fragmented reality you see with your eyes is an illusion. The ultimate truth is that there is only one reality, one power, one source, and it is all good. After the first verse, you will say, Master of the universe, I place my soul, my life, my family, and my finances into your hands for safekeeping. I trust you completely. Your will be done. This is the signature on the customs form. You are dispatching your soul with a declaration of perfect faith. This 3-step protocol, accounting, gratitude, trust, is the modern-day equivalent of Jacob building his ladder. It will turn your bedroom into a house of God, and your sleep into a gate of heaven. If you are in your 20s, this will hardwire your subconscious for a lifetime of success. If you are in your 40s or 50s and feel like your life is off track, this is the nightly course correction that will bring you back to your destiny. The advanced hack is to perform this ritual at the exact same time every night, creating a powerful spiritual rhythm. So, here is my challenge to you. The one-night challenge. I am not asking for 30 days. I am asking for tonight. Commit to performing this full protocol just once. Tonight. Here are your 3 immediate actions to prepare. 1. Right now, get a notebook and pen and place it by your bed. This will be your accounting journal. 2. Set an alarm on your phone for 30 minutes before your usual bedtime. Label it Soul Dispatch Protocol. Do not ignore it. 3. Write the Shema prayer on a sticky note and put it on your nightstand so you do not forget the final, crucial step. Remember the promise. Your life can change in a single night if you change the way you enter that night. Stop treating your sleep as a garbage dump. Start treating it as the sacred, prophetic journey it was meant to be. Do this tonight. Cleanse your soul, fill it with gratitude, and hand it over to God with perfect trust. And watch what happens. The angels are waiting to ascend and descend. You just have to build the ladder. As King David, a man who knew both persecution and power, wrote in the Psalms, "In peace I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." He understood that true peace and safety, both spiritual and financial, do not come from locking your doors, but from placing your soul in God's hands. Shalom, and may you be blessed with the wisdom to transform your nights, the courage to trust in the one who never sleeps, and the explosive abundance that awaits you in the morning. Amen.